Hey friends, I'm excited that you're tuning in once again. Today I will continue with the list of daily reminders that have been helping me with creating my best life. And I really hope these reminders are helpful to you as well. So let's get started now. Reminder number 6. Strive to be your best and do your best today. Make the most of every moment. Live and love fully now. I know that most people have heard this before, so why is it important to remind ourselves to live this way? Well, from my personal experience, I've realized that it can be easy to forget that this is how I want to live my life. So by constantly reminding myself, I'm creating the possibility and I'm more likely to live this way. Personally, I try my best to be fully present in every moment of my life and to be a decent human being. And I also strive to do my best with whatever I have and whatever is happening in the present moment. And honestly, even though I'm not always being my best and doing my best, I still want to remind myself constantly to strive to be my best and to do my best every day. It's my daily intention. It's what I want and what I'm shooting for. The truth is, I don't always make the most of every moment. And I'm not always living and loving fully. But the more conscious I am of this intention, the more likely I am to practice living this way. And that's why I want to keep this reminder in mind every day. The simple act of remembering to be genuine, friendly, kind, understanding, or caring is the first step. Then I can choose to behave like the person I want to be and then just do it. Being consciously aware of who I want to become gives me the power to choose to act like the person I want to be. Alright guys, moving on to reminder number 7. Do what you love, go after what you really want. What are you waiting for? Take action now. I believe there's power in being conscious of my intentions on a moment-to-moment basis. There's also power in constant repetition. After all, our mind and body learn through continuous practice. I've noticed that the more I remind myself to do what I love and to go after what I truly want, the more inclined I become to actually do it. The following advice from Steve Jobs has always resonated with me. Quote, "The only way to do great work is to love what you do. If you haven't found it yet, keep looking. Don't settle. As with all matters of the heart, you'll know when you find it." End quote. With regards to doing what I love and pursuing what I really want in life, I've noticed that the simple reminder, "What are you waiting for? Take action now," is especially helpful to me because I have a tendency to wait and to put things off for later. I've learned that we can achieve most of our goals in life by knowing and applying the following process. First of all, it's absolutely essential to become aware of our desires and intentions. We must know exactly what we want, and then we must set the intention to make it a reality. Having this awareness will allow us to choose the right mindset, which will lead us to take the right actions. And by taking persistent action, we are more likely to eventually create the results that we want. A powerful question I try to ask myself throughout the day is, where is my attention right now? In other words, am I focusing on what I truly want? Then I like to ask myself, what am I believing right now regarding my goal? And I follow up by asking, is it really true? Whenever I answer these questions honestly, it becomes clear to me that my limiting beliefs are stopping me from becoming the best I can be and from achieving my goals and dreams. I've noticed that when I strongly believe something is possible, I feel hopeful and I take a lot of action. On the contrary, when I don't believe something is possible, I feel hopeless and I take little action or no action at all. It's very clear to me that there's a strong connection between what I believe is true and how I feel. So it all starts with knowing clearly what we truly want and then becoming aware of our beliefs regarding what we want. We can then choose to believe only the thoughts that are true about ourselves and our goals. We must believe that we deserve what we want and that we are capable of achieving our goals. Alright guys, moving on to reminder number 8. Start with whatever you have right now. Start simple, start small, start now. This reminder is simple and practical, and it has been really helpful to me. Because for me personally, I have a tendency to wait for the perfect time and the perfect situation in order to take action. I've realized that the key to accomplishing my goals is to just start now and to start with whatever I have in this moment. I can always make improvements along the way. It's more valuable to actually do something and learn from it rather than just think about doing something. I like to remind myself to think big and start small. In other words, it's important to have big dreams, but on a practical level, it's more effective to start with small, simple steps. The following quote has made a positive impact on my life. Quote, "1 year from now, you will wish you had started today." End quote. Or as my friend likes to say, that's good that you started working on the thing you've been wanting to do. Yesterday would have been better. He always tells me, just start. Just do it now. It doesn't have to be perfect. And I feel like this is exactly what I need to be reminded of. There's great power in simplicity. If I focus on starting with small, simple steps, I'm more likely to start now. And the sooner I start, the better. Otherwise, my goal or task can become overwhelming and intimidating, and I'll never start. In his book, Tools of Titans, Tim Ferriss shares 17 questions that changed his life. And one of the questions is, what would this look like if it were easy? I found that asking myself this question has been helpful to me whenever I'm starting a task or whenever I'm trying to find a solution to a challenge that I'm facing. In other words, reflecting on this question has allowed me to start taking action and to overcome the feeling of being stuck. My version of this question is, what would this look like if it were simple? After all, life is simple. Notice that the more complicated we make things, the more we overthink and the less action we are inclined to take. Alright friends, thank you for watching this video. I will continue with the list of daily reminders on the next video, so stay tuned and take care.